I despise everything, can't trust. I turned my life around. At the point when I as of late felt all expectation was lost and my life could never refocus. The main key to salvation was a companion who felt my pain, passed along a video about biorhythms, and how to utilize them. It resembled the whole world was simply whipping me. The news, political atmosphere, recent developments, my career, or absence of for that matter, avoid financial balance yet full post box with accumulating charges I just couldn't force myself to tear open and take a gander at. I generally realized my life's motivation was intended for far beyond this. Be that as it may, it's anything but difficult to lose all sense of direction in the little things, that all include until you end up covered under them. Simply getting a handle on for air. It feels as though you're suffocating all while an undetectable weight is pushing down, smashing your neck and shoulders simultaneously. You know there is a promising end to present circumstances yet can't locate a straightforward method to explore there. That is the point at which a companion went along this video she reveals that made a huge difference to her. This video is discussed biorhythms and how I could utilize them to show me the immediate way out of this wreckage of an actual existence that was driving me to an early grave. I chose I had nothing to lose and gave it a possibility. In my surprise, it felt like I could unmistakably investigate my future, see detours traveling my direction, and effectively avoid them as they came. So as opposed to venturing into sinkholes so to speak, I was jumping over them effortlessly, lastly pushing ahead towards for my entire life's objectives. Comprehension and perusing my biorhythms genuinely feels as though I've procured a superpower. It's basic enough that anybody can follow my strides and begin to perceive how rapidly our lives can pivot to improve things. Regardless of whether everything feels completely sad at the present time. Like nothing will ever show signs of improvement. With this preparation and biorhythm instrument clarified in the video, I at long last invited a bounty of riches, health, and love into my life without precedent for longer than 10 years. It truly feels like I presently have the enchantment of a genuine gem ball in my grasp with the ability to get some information about my future. Not just finding an immediate solution back, yet it feels as though I'm presently ready to arrive at my hand in and pull out my most noteworthy life's dreams, instantly having them become a reality. Envision at last lining up with your actual life's motivation to see all your most noteworthy dreams and objectives accomplished. Envision taking advantage of your forces and having only illumination and delight begin to pour from your full being. Envision encountering more significant levels of reluctance, presently, at last, having a direct alternate route, so rapidly lining up with our higher selves. At last opening the entryway to inviting in a bounty of affection, well-being, and riches we've generally imagined for ourselves in this lifetime. Also, on the off chance that I haven't settled on this significant choice. My financial balance would in any case be vacant, with charges accumulating while I escape my letter-dropping trusts. They'd leave my brain so I can attempt rest around evening time. The disgrace and blame would at present make them fear the ahead, unfit to ever observe a more brilliant tomorrow. Causing a break between family, friends, and feeling as though I was lacking or insufficient when it came to having genuine affection. I'd at present be in a similar spot today where I was back then, experiencing sentiments of destruction and hopelessness, not only for myself however for this world. I never again need to have that life, and I positively don't need you to go one day increasingly like that either. Despondency, disgrace, and sadness soften away into satisfaction and happiness as the sentiment of enlivening and edification washed our old restricting convictions. So feel free to tap the connection underneath to become familiar with giving yourself the device L used to make a huge difference for better.